What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Samyang 12mm f2. You could also say the Rokinon, it's the same company. This is the autofocus version. I feel like I might be the first person in the United States of America to do a review on this lens. I saw one guy in England do one. The build quality is not very good. It's very plasticky, fragile, but the image quality is excellent. It's extremely sharp. The autofocus has worked better than any other Fuji lens I've tested out so far. The colors are pretty good. For some reason, the colors seem to be better than the old manual version. It seems like the colors are a little more vivid. I think optically it's supposed to be the same, but maybe it was because it was just a brighter day. The image seemed like it popped more at home. So this footage is from my skateboarding channel, from the How to Varial Heel Flip video. Just search Michael Relevant if you want to watch the entire video. The autofocus never really seemed to lose me. It might have jumped for just a second at one point, but for the most part, the face tracking worked really well with this lens. I feel like it's a pretty good value. It might be one of the best lenses for video on the Fuji X mount system. If you had to, you could move it over to manual focus and it would be just like the manual focus version, but you can take advantage of that autofocus because it really seemed to work well. Now, I handheld it at some point, but for the most part, I had it on a tripod. I was moving closer and farther away and it seemed to track me. I was watching the flip screen on the X-T4. So I know a lot of people are probably going to be doing, I'll show some photos that I took with this too. I know there's going to be a lot of reviews on this lens coming soon because it's a great lens and there's nothing really like this in the Fuji X mount system. I kind of wish Camera Conspiracy still had the X-T4. I know he sold it, but this would be the perfect lens for that channel and the way he does those videos. I think he would really enjoy this lens. I hope he does do a video on it. Maybe he would get another X-T4. I don't know. But I think this works really well and fills in a gap that was definitely missing in the Fuji X mount. Fuji doesn't really have a cheap wide prime like this with an f2. I mean, they've got an f2.8 16mm, but it's not as wide and it's not as big an aperture. This is one of the best lenses you can get for the Fuji X mount system as of right now. If you're doing vlogging, astrophotography, or just wide-angle landscape photos, this would work really good for architecture or like indoor photos. Anything that you need a really wide angle. It's really sharp and it's rectilinear, so there's no real distortion or fisheye effect. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got a bunch of videos about different lenses and cameras, so scroll through my page, check out some of my other videos, and hit that subscribe button for future videos. Thanks for watching. What's up, guys? Today I'm testing out the vlogging capabilities of the Rokinon 12mm f2 on the Fuji X-T4, and right now, well, this is the autofocus version first of all too, holding it about a foot away from my head. There's fully extended. So yeah, this camera does have image stabilization. So what does it look like in the corners? It's a rectilinear lens, so it might be a little shaky in the corners. I don't have a microphone on the camera right now. Let's darken it maybe a little bit. I can see it's clipping some of the highlights, and it's kind of a bright sunny day, pretty contrasty out here. But yeah, I'm about to check out the Per Gear 10mm on here too, so I'm gonna kind of see what that looks like in a different video. So check that out. Also scroll through my page if you want to see more videos about the X-T4 or the XE4, ZV-1, ZV-E10, or a few other cameras that I've been looking at lately. do some RX10 Mark IV videos. So yeah, this seems to be the best lens for just walking around, vlogging type videos.